people of the internet. So I thought I would do a makeup tutorial for Taylor Swift's look from the recent Grammy Awards, just because I thought it was like a really cute look, and it's definitely something that you could like dress up or dress down, you know. So I just thought it would be really fun to try it out and film it for you guys, because it's Taylor Swift and why not? So just so you're aware, I do have the picture there, so if I'm looking that way, that's why I'm looking that way. I feel like I say that a lot in these videos, but it's just for reference. Okay, so I'm going to clip this back first because it needs to be back. Okay, so I've already done my foundation and I will pop a link to that somewhere. And I've also prepped my lips already with the Rosebud Salve, just because my lips were real dry this morning, so I just did it super quick. So she doesn't have any blush on in this look. It's just mostly bronzed and glowy. So I'm going to use my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sundance. This thing is like practically non-existent because I love it so much. And I'm going to take my Essence of Beauty Kabuki brush and just apply that along my cheeks and my forehead and my jawline, just to give some more depth to my face. Now, she has this as more of a color than a contour, so you don't have to be super neat with your lines. Just kind of make sure that everything blends really well. And geez, I put my dog to sleep. Literally every video. Every video. So I'm just kind of applying it kind of haphazardly. It doesn't really have to be super neat because she's just using it for color, not for defining features and whatnot. Now she does have a really nice glow to her cheeks, so I'm just going to take the Lorac Tantalizer Compact and just use the highlight color on an Essence of Beauty powder brush and just apply that to my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and the middle of my forehead. Then I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk Extreme Wear Eye Primer and just, using my finger, apply that all over my lid and underneath my eyes as well, because she's got some color underneath there too. Just so you're aware, I am using my viewfinder as a mirror because I still can't find my mirror and it's driving me nuts. But if you're wondering why I'm looking like slightly off-center, that's why. So I apologize. And you just want to make sure that you go a little bit past your crease and a little out here, just because she does have a smoky eye going, so you need to make sure that everything's going to be even when you apply colors later. So yeah, so then I'm taking this palette from Ulta. I still don't know what it's called. I'm really sorry. I keep trying to look for it. Hopefully it's in my order history or something and I can find it. And I'm going to use a MAC 217 brush for this. And I'm just going to take this color right here called Lustre, I think. Yeah, Lustre. Because she's got a really nice shimmery nude base on her eye. So I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Then from the Beauty Gems Fashion Favorites kit that I got from Ulta, I'm going to take this dark bluish color right here and an Essence of Beauty fine liner brush, I think, just to create the tiny little wing that she has where her eyeshadow is on the outer corner of her eye. And then I'm going to go back in with the 217 brush just to blend that out so it's not such a harsh wing shape. So now that I've got this sort of like base wing shape going with the darker blue, I'm going to take the color Peacock from this Ulta palette because she's got like a tealish blue kind of going on, and these colors are much more pigmented than the Beauty Gems palette that I was just using. So I'm just going to take that with the 217 brush because I don't need to be as precise with this, and then just run it over the same shape that I created with the darker blue shade. I forgot to film this, but I just went over the Peacock color with this like really bright tealish turquoisey color just to bring out the more teal undertone of her eye makeup. And I just used the fine liner brush to do that. So now I've got this that I'm working with, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of this really shimmery teal color and the 217 brush and just add that over it because she does have shine and the colors I was using were matte. And then for the underneath of her eyes, she's got this gradient going from like a really pale sky blue into the color that she has on the wing eyeshadow thing. So I'm just going to take this really pretty sky blue color right here and an Essence of Beauty eyeliner brush and just run that in the inner half or so of my bottom lash line. And since that color is not super pigmented, I'm taking the Rimmel Color Rush Trio eyeshadow in Maritime, and I'm going to use this center color and actually a smudge stick to get a more precise line. And then to the outer half of my bottom lash line, I'm just going to use the same mosh pit mix of colors that I used on the upper lid to get that wing shape. And I'm also going to do that again with the smudge stick just because the line underneath her lashes is very precise, but then it's blended out, and the eyeliner brush that I was using wasn't giving me that effect. So this, I feel like, is working so much better. And you just want to connect that with the wing from the upper lid. Then I'm just going to take my 217 brush and run it along my lower lash line just to blend the colors so I don't have a harsh line between the dark blue and the light blue, just so there's more of a gradient effect. So she's got like this really nice highlight going over her brow and in the inner corner of her eyes. So for that, I'm going to bring back the Lorac Tantalizer Compact and use the highlight color and an Essence of Beauty eyeshadow brush just to go along my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. And I found that just using my finger for the inner corner of my eyes was a lot easier. I just would blend it from there. It just is, because the brush is like an awkward shape, so it's just a lot easier to use your finger. And then for the eyeliner, she has a very subtle like line really close to her lash line so it doesn't take away too much from the look. And for that, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Kajal Kohl eyeliner in Onyx Rush and just make a really thin line close to my lash line. And then along her lower waterline, she's got this kind of really nice neutral rose gold kind of eyeliner going on. And for that, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Silkissime. I don't know how you say that. And it's like a highlighter color thing. It's really nice. It's like a pretty like coppery rose gold color. I'm just going to run that along my lower waterline. And for the lashes, you could use a subtle false lash so it doesn't take away too much from the look, but I just kind of don't want to wear a false lash because I take forever to put them in and I can never do it on camera, and I just figured it would be a whole big to-do, and sometimes I can really mess up my makeup when trying to apply them. So for the sake of that, I'm going to use my Calvin Klein One Mascara because I actually really love this thing and it's probably my favorite makeup gift ever. So I'm just going to apply that generously to my top lashes. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to take my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara just because I really love this little thing and it's so adorable. And I'm just going to apply that carefully and generously to my bottom lashes. And that is the eye makeup done. And for her lips, she's kind of got like a My Lips But Better kind of thing going on. And I don't have a color exactly that color because those are for her lips. But for my lips, I have one. And I'm going to use the Color Rich Balm number 218 Rose Elixir. And I'm just going to apply that. I'm almost done. That's all I've got left. I love this stuff. And that is the completed look. If I was actually going to mimic her look exactly, I probably would curl my fringe like in this direction because she's got this like flip fringe going on, but mine is probably much longer than hers, and being that this is just an interpretation, I'm not going to do that. But that is the look complete. I'm really happy with it. I think it's really pretty because it's like a nice subtle pop of color. It's not so much blue that you couldn't wear it on a regular basis. So that's why I really like it, and it was super simple to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this, and like give it a big old thumbs up if you did, and please send me more celebrity makeup looks that you want me to try because I really like them, and subscribe if you want to see more things, and yeah, thanks. Bye guys. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me.